good and beautiful day to you all. This is Jesper Bejal, your Lush Lifestyle Coach. Now I want to talk to you about education. Education has been a very important matter for me all my life. Since I was a young child, I always thought that the educational system was not doing its job right. And before I was 8 years old, I got great grades in school. Aced all tests and everything, but then I got a brain tumor, and with the therapy and everything, took its toll on my body, and I lost a lot of time from school. So it was very hard getting back into the studies, and it almost dropped out of school after that. The funny thing is that I showed up once in a while in school, and teachers used to say that, "Hey, wow, nice to see you again. How are you doing?" And I was able to use my illness with a brain tumor, even though it had gone, to skip class and everything. So I always had a good excuse. But one thing, I just showed up once in a while, and when I was in class, I was just drawing and didn't ever do anything, any homeworks or anything. Then we went to the big exams after the 10th grade, and I hadn't learned anything. But I decided to go to the test and just write my name and see what I could answer. And I was able to, I didn't flunk any of the tests. That was pretty nice, and I was just pretty amazed with that. But after that time in school, I just thought I was dumb and couldn't able to learn and everything. And then a few years later, when I moved to Sweden, I went to a high school there for people who were a bit older than and wanted to learn these things, and I started again on the first term, and I aced all tests again. And even in Swedish, and I was only foreigner in the Swedish class, and I got the highest grade in the class, and I realized that I was not so dumb, because what was lacking was the ambition, the interest, the wanting to learn more. And everything that I felt in school before, after I came to class, there was nothing that was intriguing, interesting. It was just to repeat. They are not teaching us how to think, they are teaching us what to think. And yesterday in Sweden, I went to the term there, aced all classes, aced all tests. And second term, I proved to myself that I could learn. But then I found, okay, when I want to learn something, I can learn it, no problem. And the problem is with the educational system, we are filling the minds of our children with so much unnecessary information they will have no use for, and we are not teaching them, as I say, how to think, we are teaching them what to think. We are just telling them, this is how it is, and don't second guess us. We should be teaching them to use their own imagination, teaching them how to think, teaching them how to come to their own conclusions. And many of the subjects we are teaching our children has nothing to do with life, and has nothing to do to help them become successful and be able to handle life in a better way. We need to teach them more about emotions, teach them about how to handle a home, how to handle a family, like our society. We need money to live. We live in a monarchy system, we need money to live, but we don't teach our children, we don't even teach ourselves how to become financially literate, how to handle money, how to buy things, how to work for things, how to have assets, how to make money grow. We only teach them how to manage 0+ account, hardly that. There's so much debt in the world. There are so many other things we need to teach our children, and we should not teach children the way we want to teach. We should teach children in a way in how they can learn and what they want to learn in a way. because we make it boring for them. We make it, and we are comparing them all as their one individual, one personality with the same interests, same desires for life and everything. We have the same tests for everybody. We have the same education. We have the same tests for everybody. But we are, and they, our children, are not the same individual. They do not have the same personality. They do not have the same talents, specialities, wants and desires for life. So when we are comparing them all as one, as the same, we are breaking them down. We are breaking their individuality down, and we're teaching them how to conform. That we should all be the same, stay the same. It may be a beautiful view in one way, but it is not working. We need to find out earlier the personality of the child, the personality of the individual, what specialities they have, if they're good with the right half of the brain or the left half, if they're good with book studies or they're good with their hands, and help them grow their talents, help them grow their interests. We need to start it soon, very soon, almost before they start school, because they start school, we teach them all the same exams and everything, and they're not passionate about it, and everything we're teaching them goes in with a repeat and goes out the next day almost. And then we go to high school and everything, then later they should choose their own subject they want to learn, what they want, what they're interested in. But how can they do that when we have not helped them find their interests before? When we have taught them, everybody, the same things, we have programmed them to be the same, how can they find their own interests, their own passion, and their own individuality after we have taken it away from them? That is the core of everything. We need to change the structure of the educational system. But the great thing today, and I love the internet because of this, because children are often learning more from the internet than in schools. More important things they learn from the internet than they learn from the school. And the great thing, I have my online course, and I'm starting my own online school about many of the matters I would have wanted to learn when I was younger. And I think everybody should learn. I'm starting my own school because we need more teachers. But we don't need so many more teachers in the schools because it will take time to reform the school system. But to start our own online courses in online schools where everybody who's interested can apply and register. We have to take the steps to change the educational system. I am changing the educational system by starting my own online school. We all have the opportunity to learn ourselves. Like Jim Rohn said, formal education can make your living, but self-education can make your fortune. And the self-education is the most important thing. That we educate ourselves, then we teach others who are ready to educate themselves. So they can have many platforms to find the information and the knowledge they are looking for. And that is the important part. We need to make the change that is needed in the society and in the educational system. Well, this is Beljar, your lifestyle coach. If you want to know more about me and what I do, just go to my website, yes.com, and I recommend you take a look at my online course, wearethecreatorsacademy.com. Take care. See you soon.